Welcome to the MindShift. Today we are going to talk about a topic that is not yet quite popular in common public space, which is artificial intelligence a political debate? Technology and politics are two different aspects, and we do not generally bring them together. The technological advancement that is constantly shaping our future and dramatically changing our lives, recreating power dynamics, driving massive global investment. Is it high time to start thinking about some defining political questions of our time? Borrowing some ideas from one of the prolific writers of our time, Yuval Noah Harari, today we will try to tackle some of these important topics around if artificial intelligence is also a political debate and why so, and why it is important for all of us to be part of it. Well, you may say I have nothing to do with artificial intelligence, I'm not a tech person, I'm not an engineer, or I'm not an investor, so I have nothing to do with it. Exactly. Sometimes I also think that way. But the way artificial intelligence is beginning to influence every aspect of my life and my future, I thought I need to know something about it. Our efforts in this podcast is to explore artificial intelligence related debates, demystify some technical jargons, and continue to ask questions such as: will artificial intelligence impact humanity? How artificial intelligence can be more transparent? And how artificial intelligence can serve human interest? Thank you for listening to us. Please engage with us, share your feedbacks and ideas, help us spread the word. Please subscribe to our channel so that we can stay connected. AI has definitely generated a lot of excitement, but experts are also concerned by its potential power that could go beyond human control. Experts are raising questions on the accountability aspects of artificial intelligence. The anxiety is, what if artificial intelligence will start to dictate human behavior, human values, and humanity at the end of the day? The future is unknown, and innovation and integration of artificial intelligence in every aspect of our life is rapidly taking place. Knowingly and unknowingly, society is beginning to experience AI led support systems, and we are enjoying them as well. For example, Siri, Google, Alexa, face recognition tools, self driving cars, ChatGPT, your travel plans, and many more. Similarly, machines are detecting diseases like cancer more accurately, and language translation is getting better and better. Things are rapidly changing, sometimes unexpectedly changing, and sometimes dramatically changing as well. The world is investing billions of dollars in artificial intelligence at an unprecedented scale. Based on the data from the Stanford Artificial Intelligence Index 2025 report, global corporate artificial intelligence investment hit a record $252.3 billion in 2024. US, China, and UK are some of the key players in this ecosystem. The thing is, the investment on AI has been growing significantly, which means this will impact in many aspects of our lives, including the economy. But the impact will certainly go beyond economy, as the concentration of power if mishandled, can challenge humanity in many different ways. This is why maybe it is high time to have a political perspective to look artificial intelligence so that it remains transparent and continues to serve human dignity and humanity. I personally think everyone who is keen on knowing about artificial intelligence or working on various aspects of artificial intelligence, or investors, corporates, and governments should read and reread a book by Yuval Noah Harari. That's the book Nexus. And there are hundreds of reviews and his one interviews. But I just love some of his thoughts that he talks in his book Nexus, which I'm going to kind of connect some thread in this conversation. The book analyzes information systems, the concept of power, and how narratives are created, how narratives play roles to shape dominant worldviews, how truths are constructed, and how information networks operate. His historical analysis of human beings, their evolution, social networks, and the core intent of power are quite fascinating. The book is so deep, so I'm just taking few ideas, few drops of water from the ocean, and some of his argument resonates deeply. He says, if we human or sapiens are so wise, why are we so self-destructive? This is such a deep thought. We are so good at accumulating more information and power, but far less successful at acquiring wisdom. He highlights human beings love power and how social interactions are power struggles. He also highlights human being gains enormous power by building large networks of cooperation. It's so extraordinary. He highlights human beings gain enormous power by building large networks of cooperation. And this particularly I liked. And he mentions like information is the glue that holds the network together. And over hundreds of years, humans have used fictions and narratives as mediums to control information, influence large networks, and hold power. Harari also talks about the idea of data colonialism, which I very much liked. He says the raw material for AI industry is data. Extracting human experience as raw material, turning it into data and using it to generate power. Today's colonies are not territories, they are human experience, behaviors, biometrics, and social interactions. In one side, big tech companies, ad-driven platforms, artificial intelligence companies training large models, and on the other side, ordinary citizens, children, unwitting users of digital systems, nations without solid data infrastructures. But Harari also acknowledges the significant benefits from artificial intelligence, for example, solving scientific problems, accelerating drug discovery, expanding creativity, helping global coordination, providing advanced diagnostic. And AI has enormous potential to uplift humanity if governed well. Harari also warns the alignment problem. Misaligned AI may cause irreversible harm. And this is not a science fiction. This is infrastructure being built now. One important thing that Harari highlights, and I really liked, is the importance of integrating political debate in connection with artificial intelligence. He says the invention of artificial intelligence is potentially more momentous than the invention of telegraph or printing press because artificial intelligence is the first technology that is capable of making decisions and generating ideas by itself. This is why the conversation cannot be limited to engineers or corporations. AI is shaping our societies, democracies, and futures. I want to close today's conversation with some takeaways, at least for me. Artificial intelligence does not just process information, it produces narratives, and that makes it historically unique. Who controls the algorithm controls the society. Artificial intelligence has potential to elevate humanity, and it also has potential to create digital dictatorships. The fight for the future is the fight for data sovereignty. Freedom becomes fragile when machines know you better than you know yourself. But if managed well, AI has potential transformative power. Thank you for joining MindShift. We're not here to provide answers, we're here to ask better questions. Please subscribe, share, and connect with us. Your engagement helps us continue this journey of understanding a fast changing world together. Once again, thank you so much for listening and thank you so much for your time.